batch, that is English medium batch of JAIIB 2022. This batch is going to be start from 22nd of November. The timing will be between 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Okay, and I will teach you LRAB subject. Okay, in these three teachers, this is me and this is Tarunika ma'am, Hina ma'am. These teachers will teach you the different subject, and your exam is at, I think, in January. Okay, so time is very less. Use this code and come in this batch so that you can easily prepare your JAIIB exam. Okay, now in today's class, what we are going to start, see, security in banking. That is part 1. It means that we have to study the further security in the banking. Okay, so in today's class, first of all, we have to understand that what do you mean by the term security? Okay, anyone? What do you mean by the term security? Because I think banking, this word is clear to all of you. Now we have to understand the term security. Okay, in any topic, first of all, you have to understand the basic meaning and the very, zero level meaning of any act, of any content. And if you understand this basic content, then you can easily go through the further contents of the particular act. Okay, now what is security? Now see, I'm just giving you the one example. By seeing this example, you can easily understand the term security. Then we will just go to the further slides of this topic. Okay, now security. Suppose this is A person, this is B person. Okay, now B person has just given 10 lakh loan. 10 lakh loan to A person. Okay, now this B person is demanding something as a security. What is the purpose of security? So that suppose A had given gold jewelry. A had given gold jewelry as a security, and this gold also belongs to, its cost is 15 lakh. Okay, the gold cost is 15 lakh. So why there is a need of this security? Why there is a need of security of this gold jewelry? So that if A person unable to pay this loan, just listen very carefully. If A person unable to pay this loan, then the B have a right to just take the 10 lakh loan as a money from the gold jewelry. So that is the basic purpose of security. I think the term is clear to all of you. Okay, because LRAB subject is very easy if I just compare it to the other subject. Only what you have to do, always keep three things in your mind. The first one is always remember the act, because in this presentation I will also give you the 3 questions, and I will teach you how to do these questions. Okay, now in the first one you have to understand the term act. The second one, what are the important section of the act, and third thing, what are the contents of this particular act. Only these 3 things you have to do while doing the question of your LRAB subject. Okay, now hope you understand the term security. Now we will understand the 3 terms which is as a security which we use in the banking system. The first term is pledge, the second term is hypothecation, and the third term is mortgage. Why I am telling you the each and every definition from the very zero level? Because many of you belongs to the non-commerce background. Suppose a BTech student is there, he had done the BTech and just entered into the banking field. So these laws are very new and the different for him or her. Okay, so that's why in the each class of LRAB subject that is going on, this is special series. So I am going to teach you each subject from the very zero level. Okay, now in today's class we have to understand the types of security, and these are the 3 types of security which we have to discuss in today's class. Okay, And if you have any doubt regarding these slides, please ask your question in the comment box. I will give you reply as a Nikita Singh. Okay, my name is Nikita Singh and I'm an advocate, and I know how to teach you the law in a very easy manner. Okay, so that's why I am here before you. So if you have any question, you can easily ask. Now, first of all, we have to understand that what do you mean by the term pledge. Okay, before starting the definition, I will give you one simple example of pledge. Please understand this example, then we will go through this definition. Okay, now, first of all, this example, then we will do the definition. Now see, this is the simple definition of the pledge, because pledge is the kind of security. What are the things in which the person can just give as a security to the bank? So these types of security we are going to understand. Now this is the basic example of pledge. Suppose, now see this example and just keep this example in your mind. Okay, if you understand this, everything will be very easy. This is bank. Okay, now bank, and she is the borrower. Borrower means the person who takes money. Borrower means the person who takes money. Got it? This is borrower. So this borrower just go to the bank and she just demand for the money. Okay, now this bank give loan to that lady. Loan, see, this is loan. Loan, suppose 10 lakh loan to this lady. Now the bank is demanding for security that, ma'am, if you unable to pay our loan, then what we will do? So this lady just give her this gold as a security to the bank. Now bank is happy, borrower is happy, because maybe she needs 10 lakh rupees for some purpose, and when this purpose will fulfill, she will just give the money to the bank and the jewelry will be come toward the lady. Okay, so in this example you can easily see the bank, that is a pledgee. Okay, she is demanding the money, she is giving security to the bank, so this lady is called as a pledger. This is a short form, pledger, and this bank is called pledgee. Done. So pledgee may retain the goods. Retain means to keep the goods until the payment the loan. So the bank have a right to retain the gold jewelry until the payment of the loan. This is the first essential points of your pledge. Done. Now the pledgee, that is bank, has full right to sell the goods by giving due notice to the borrower. This right when arise? So the bank have a right to sell when she will unable to pay the money. But when the bank have to sell the security, that is gold jewelry, the bank have to give notice to the borrower. That is essential points of pledge. Got it? Now, the pledgee, that is bank, has also the full right to recover the charges incurred for preservation of the goods pledged. So this is also the right of this one, pledgee. So this is the simple example of your pledge. So you can see that in the pledge, the security is of movable goods. So in pledge, you have to note down the security is always of movable goods. Just note down in a one-liner copy, because it's a request to all of you. Whoever preparing for the JAIIB exam, especially in LRAB subject, if you want to crack this exam, this paper, so you have to take one note copy and you have to note down the one-liner notes from the this one slide, so that it will be easy for you if you just revise this particular one line. Okay, so for pledge, you can note down there is two party, pledgee and pledger. Done. Second, these three points, this is very important. Third point, the security is always of movable goods. Okay, and in this particular example, you can also see that this borrower is giving this, means the ownership is remain with the lady. This is ownership. The ownership of the good will be remain with the lady, but the possession is going toward bank. Now, ma'am, what is ownership and what is possession? So, ownership means the gold actually belong to the lady. Ladies love golds, okay, isn't it? But the lady, for some days, she just take the gold jewelry to the bank. So, it means ownership is not transferring, but some possession is transferring to the bank. So, this is called possession. Another example of ownership and possession, suppose if I just live in a this one flat. So, rented flat means I am the possession of this house. I have just possessed the house, but the ownership belongs to the person to whom I am just giving the rent. So, that is the actual difference between the ownership and the possession. Got it? Now, I think this example is clear to all of you. What you have to note down? Simply party's name. Second thing, security, movable property, possession is transferred to the this one pledgee, and you have to note down these three sentences. Okay, so that is a simple example of your pledge. Now we will go through the definition. Now see what is the definition of this pledge. Now you can easily understand the particular definition. Now see what is this one. Pledge can be defined as a special form of bailment. Bailment is also a one type of security which we will discuss in a next class. Okay, today we have to discuss only three type of security. So it is a form of bailment in which bailment simply means, suppose A person, B person. A person is tailor and B person has just given cloth for stitching. So this is called bailer and this is called bailee. When the cloth will be stitched, so tailor will give back the cloth and B will give the price money. This is called the bailment. Tailor example. Okay, just keep this example in your mind. So, this pledge is a types of bailment in which goods as a bailed security by one party to the another for repayment of the debt or performance of the promise. That is simple. So, just keep the example in your mind. You can easily go through this example. Okay. Now, example C. You can easily see this example. This is very easy example. Now, see. Joseph is a urgent need of money. So, he deposit his gold watch. Gold watch is a movable goods. Okay. So, he deposit his gold watch to the Michael as a security. Okay. For the money lent. Because Joseph want money, so money is given by Michael. So Michael say that please give me some security. So Joseph give the gold watch. Okay. Now this is a case of pledge whereby the gold watch is bailed as a security for the amount lent. Joseph is pawner and Michael is pawnee. You can also say pawner is called pledger and pawnee is called pledgee. See, I think the definition is clear to all of you because this is very simple and easy language which I just used to teach you. Okay. If you have any question, you can easily ask me in a comment box. Okay. Now, just give me a 1 second. I will show you that how you can use this coupon code while purchase this code. What you have to do? You have to do first, write down in this one tag Adda 24/7. Okay. Now you have to click on this all courses. In all courses you have to purchase the JAIIB. So just click on JAIIB. Okay. Now see, these are the all this one live classes. Okay. I think this batch that is going to be start from 8 November, but this is English and Hindi and English medium batch. But in the English medium batch, this is the English medium which is going to be start from the 22nd of November. Okay. So you have to click on this. Now see, these are the particular brief discussion about this batch. Okay, now see how many total hours of class, batch start date, how many total lectures. The per lecture time will be 1 hour and 30 minutes. Then the time will be between 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. because all we know that you are the working people. Okay, the bank timing, as we all know that, so that's why your timing will be morning and evening. Okay, now see, this is the study plan of PPB, AFB and LRB subject. Okay, now what you will get in this batch, you know, many students were asked, ma'am, that this one mock paper is available in this batch. So I will say yes, the mock paper, e-book, and for each chapter this one question will be also available of the each chapter. So a full package will be given to you for this one. Okay, now see, I think this is 13,049 fees, but this is not the actual fees. You have to got 80% discount and only 2 days are left. Today is 6, 7. After 7, this 80% will be removed. So what you have to do, you have to click on view offer. Done. In view offer, when you click, so see, this is the price detail, 13,049. What you have to do now, you have to just enter your mail ID. See, I'm just telling you the process that how you can just get this opportunity. So in email ID, suppose my email ID is anything. Suppose s@, this is gmail.com. Okay. Now coupon, you have to use Y391. Okay. Just apply this coupon code and just click on apply. Now see, my God. It's only 2,609.80 paisa. That is called the 80% discount. So don't lose this opportunity. You know, this is only, I think, the nominal fees of your this batch. And after this, when you get selection in your, when you just got selection in this JAIIB exam, then I think this money is nothing for you. Okay, the reputation, the fame which will you get in the JAIIB exam, that is really respectable. Okay, so please don't lose this opportunity and take the admission. Now, we have done with the definition of the pledge. Okay, we have done with the example. Now see, okay, now apply your common sense. Suppose this section is not known to me, section 178. Okay, and this question belong to the Contract Act. Now you have to apply your common sense. If you just the commerce background student or many students have done the law subject, so could anyone tell me that where this section belong? This or this? Just apply your common sense and just write down in the comment box and I will give you the reply, the exact reply. Suppose this question is unknown to me. So when we will just read the Contract Act, when any student read the Contract Act or understand the Contract Act, then that student can easily do this question. In Contract Act, this word is missing. In Contract Act, there is no use word of international. So if you read this contract, then this term is mentioned in the Contract Act. So the exact answer will be pledged by mercantile agent. So in your LRB subject, I will teach you the important acts, the important section and the basic and the important contents of your LRAB subject. Only 3 things are required to study your LRAB subject. Trust me, you will enjoy this syllabus. After just finishing this session, you will say that LRABC is nothing. This subject is very easy. This is the common sense that you have to apply in this subject. Okay. Now, the correct answer will be pledged by the mercantile agent. Okay. Now, hypothecation. Before going this definition, we have to understand the one example of hypothecation. Then we will do this further study. Okay. Now, see. This is the example of hypothecation, and hypothecation is also one of the type of security. Now, what is this? See, this is bank. You all are bankers, so that's why every example relate to the bank. This is bank and this is the borrower. You can say this one is the borrower. Now, this person want something money because he just want to purchase this car. This person want to purchase a car. okay, but he do not have any money. So this money just demand rupees from the loan, demanded for the loan from the bank. So this bank give this loan. Suppose that this is 10 lakh rupees to this borrower. Now the bank is saying, sir, give me security. Without security, I will not give you any single rupees. So not borrower. So what borrower is doing? Borrower is just put this car belong to the movable property. So this movable property, the document of this movable property, that is of car, that person just give it to the bank. So in this case, you can see that in pledge, we are just hand over the things to the this person, okay, to the bank. But in this hypothecation, this person is giving only the documents of the car to the bank. This is called hypothecation. It means that the security which is belong to the car, only the document is gone to the bank, not the particular thing. The person will not give the car to the bank, only the document will be this. So we can say that the possession and the ownership belongs to the borrower. Only he handed over the documents of the goods to the bank. This is called hypothecation. This is not a difficult. In pledge, the security is moving from one person to another person. But in hypothecation, the movable property is not moving, only the document related movable property is moving. So you have to remember this thing. Okay, now come toward the definition. Now see, what is hypothecation? So it is the process through which the bank or the lender, in the bank, we can also say the bank as a lender, pledge the properties of the borrower to secure the loan. Here, the possession and the ownership of the property remains with the borrower. You can just see this line. This is important. The possession of car and the ownership of property that's belong to car, that remain with the borrower. If the borrower default the ownership of good, then the ownership will be transferred to the lender. It means that in this example, if this person unable to pay the money, then bank have a right to just take this movable property. This is called hypothecation. Now see this example. Vehicle loan. Vehicle loan are the best example to understand this hypothecation. If an individual wish to purchase a car and doesn't have the sufficient fund to buy the hard cash, he will surely approach to the bank to get the vehicle loan, and the bank will hypothecate the vehicle which is to be purchased and approve the loan. So this is very simple example of hypothecation. Okay, now please do this question. Please do this question. This is very simple. If you understand the term hypothecation, you can easily do this question. Quickly, hypothecation. The bank finance an agriculturist to buy a tractor. So tractor belong to the vehicle loan. But obvious. So the correct answer will be hypothecation of tractor, mortgage, pledge, assignment, no. Hypothecation of the tractor. This is the correct answer. Got it? Now, this is third security and the last security. After that, we will discuss the comparison between all these three security. Okay, now see, this is called mortgage. Now, what is mortgage? First of all, example, then we will go through the definition. Okay, now see, what is mortgage? Now, understand this example in a very simple language. This is A person, B person. A person give loan to B person because B person was demanding. Now suppose A is the bank. A demanding something, give it to me, something. So what B have done? B have give the now immovable property as a security. So all you know that the immovable property cannot be just bring by the one person and give it to the another person. That is not possible, because immovable property that is attached to the earth, right? So in this case, the B person has given the document of immovable property as a security to the bank. This is called mortgage. See, this is home. This the document. So this immovable property, that is house, is given to the bank. That is called mortgage. I think definition is clear to all of you, isn't it? Just give me reply yes or no. Now see this. Mortgage can be understood as a legal agreement between the debtor and creditor, which can be with the bank, creditor, etc., on the primary condition that the debtor will transfer its interest of his immovable property. So what is the key point that you have to be note down? Immovable property to the creditor for the time being till he repays the amount. Okay, when this A person will give the loan money to the person, then he can easily take the document, the title of the document to himself. Okay, so this is the basic difference between these three security. Okay, now just see this question. This is very simple. The principal money secured is 100 rupees or upward. The mortgage other than mortgage by deposit is affected by, this question belong to the Registration Act, because if I say that secured the 100 rupees or upward, it means that any property, the cost is above 100 rupees, that property have to be registered under Registration Act 1908. This is compulsory. Okay, the property which this one price is above 100 rupees. This is old act, we need to be amended, but this is but till now it is not amended. Okay, so this question, now see, registered instrument, signed, attested, witness, all of the above. So I think all of the above will be the right answer. Got it? Now see the difference between pledge, hypothecation, mortgage. This is very simple, because I think you all have understand the definition, example very clearly. Okay, now see this meaning. Meaning is very simple to all of you. Pledge, goods, that is movable property as a security. Hypothecation, same, creation on movable without delivering. This is important, without delivering of security. Mortgage, immovable property. Okay, types of security: movable, movable, immovable. See this example. Now possession. Possession of security remains with the lender. Remains with the lender. In hypothecation, remains with the borrower. In mortgage, remains with the borrower. Just see, just remember the example. Okay. Example of loan: gold loan, vehicle loan, housing loan. This is very simple. So that's why in each topic I will always give you a very simple example so that you can easily understand any topic. Parties, two parties, two parties, two parties. Just see the name. Third one, what will be the remedy? Lender can sell the property to recover the loan. In hypothecation, he can file a suit to take possession and dispose to recover the debt. So, file a suit. In this, sell. So, before sell, notice will be required. Okay. And in mortgage, file a suit to take possession of the mortgage property and then sell the property. This is very important. And now see, this is the basic and important thing. Many students want to just know that, ma'am,